guys contributed. You know, Ike made big shots. Josh made big shots. Ray, I mean, everybody contributed. So because we have enough depth, it doesn't kill us, but certainly we like Malik out there.
Dan, you obviously played Evansville 3 times this year. What, especially with this game, what do you kind of just take away from, you know, these early matchups against Walter's teams?
Well, his teams fight, and it's hard when you lose a lot of games in a row, and then to pull out that last win in the year at Valpo, and to come in here and fight and compete. It's not like we didn't think they would, but it speaks to the character of their seniors in particular and their coaching staff. I mean, it's hard being a first-year coach, a lot of new pieces, but I thought Walter and the staff did a great job, because all you can do is have your team play hard and compete. You know, after that, sometimes the ball goes in, sometimes it doesn't.
Coach Abby Schnabel, Loyola Phoenix. Looking ahead to Drake tomorrow, what are going to be the keys to pull out a win in that game?
Well, we've played him pretty well twice. It starts with McGlynn. He's so good on both ends. He's so consistent. Being able to figure out how to slow him down a little bit. He hurt us in our last game. You know, Ellington's such a great shooter, and the thing about Darren's team is they're consistent. They're not up and down, and so you know what you're going to get from them. So we played them really recently, and so the nice thing, even though we just finished playing right now, the scouter report will be, you know, right in the back of our minds, and so I think that will help us. But got to get rest and go over our scouting report and prepare to play a very good team.
For Phil and Keyshawn, you guys have obviously both been through a lot here the last 3 years. When you face the second game, does that maybe relax the team a little bit more, being on the floor once and just kind of, you know, being through everything?
Yeah.
Keyshawn first, please.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. Especially, you know, having that extra game under our belt. So, like, yeah, we have an extra game, but we got more of a flow, like, on the court, too. So, I think it's going to help us feel more comfortable tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure. Like what Keyshawn said, just being able to be on the floor for the first time, you get those first game jitters out and everything. So now you're ready to go rolling, and now you're out there playing instead of thinking second time around.
And for both of you guys, in the second half there, when they went back ahead, were you guys thinking my career might be over here in about 7 minutes?
Phil first this time.
No, I never thought that down the stretch. Being a senior, we've been down before in many other games. We fought back per usual. So that never crossed my mind. The only thing that crossed my mind is we got to get this next stop, or we got to get these next stops together. And we got 7 more minutes to pull ourselves back out the deficit that we were in.
Same thing. I just kind of knew, like, once the lead kind of came, once they got the lead, it was just trying to tell myself to keep leading and, you know, keep staying positive and just trying to make sure everybody had the right mindset. Because I knew if we, like, stay solid and play well, we'd come out with the win.
Phil, I know that you won't necessarily have McGlynn all the time tomorrow, but what do you remember about playing against him earlier this year?
Oh, he has high energy for sure. He's everywhere, especially on the boards and everything. He's great at crashing the boards, and he's good defensively as well.
Dan, Keyshawn played the most minutes tonight, 31. Going into tomorrow, is that kind of what you were hoping for, at least not getting anybody really heavy minutes?
Yeah, I was hoping 29 or less. So Keyshawn was 2 over, but that's okay. He's a complete stud of an athlete, physical specimen. He can play all day long. Yeah, I like our minutes a lot, actually, a lot. I don't think fatigue will be an issue tomorrow, and that's the only game that matters. And so we do have to get back and hydrate and do all the things we need to do, but I do like our minutes. First half, you could probably tell I was trying to manage minutes a little bit. Foul trouble also affected us, but it ended up in, I like them.
Okay, on the aisle, I'm sorry, and then we'll go back to Jim.
Keyshawn, just back on Evansville real quick. You know, just how frustrating or annoying was it? I mean, didn't really seem like they'd go away, would it? Or did they?
I wasn't really. I mean, I don't think we were expecting them to go away. We knew we had to, you know, we were going to have to fight for 40 minutes, you know, and I'm sure they expected the same thing from us. So it was just, it was fun. It was just, it's fun to compete and, you know, play hard against, you know, and compete and stuff. So I'm cool with it.
Hey, Dan, what did you specifically have to say to Malik, especially maybe at halftime when he's, obviously he was frustrated there when he picked up his second foul in the first half. What was kind of your message to him?
You know, nothing special, Jim. Just, hey, we know you're going to play great in the second half. We need you. You know, I do like to let him know we need him, just how important he is for our team. But there wasn't a lot. Just go out there and be very aggressive. We did talk about him settling. He took a lot of jumpers to start the game. And we wanted him to be aggressive to get the rim without charging, and I really think that got him going, and it got him the foul line.
Anything else for the Redbirds? All right, gentlemen, thank you.
Thanks,
Congratulations. Redbirds and Bulldogs tomorrow, 6 p.m.